بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. So hopefully you guys have revised everything inshallah. Yeah? What's that? What's this? Riyadh? You revised? Yeah? A bit. You guys need to be on it with your revision. MashaAllah, so Awab answered a Zakah question last night in the group. It's good. Just test each other more in the group. Like Abdul Subhan, MashaAllah, has got some good questions normally. Right, let's do Zakah first. And then we'll move on to we'll go back to wudu and salah. Right. Everyone close your books. Close your books. Close everything. Kabirul, how many types of zakah are there? What are they? Zakat al-Fitr and Zakah of second one? Mal. Okay, yeah. Of wealth. Good. Which one is the pillar of Islam? Nuh. Zakat al-Mal, Zakah of wealth. And what about Yusuf, what about Zakat al-Fitr? What's the ruling on it? Zakat al-Fitr. What? It's obligatory. It's obligatory upon every single person. Every single person who has at least a sa' of food, enough food for the day of Eid, has to give Zakat al-Fitr. Male, female, old, young, whoever it may be. Even if a person's poor. If a person's poor but he has enough, he has at least a sa' of food and he has enough for the day of Eid, he has to give Zakat al-Fitr. It's not a lot anyway. Yeah, it used to be £3, then it went to £4, nowadays it's £5, huh? Yeah. Inshallah, we'll take more rulings regarding Zakat al-Fitr when we study Kitab al-Siyam. Like when can you give it, when is it obligatory to give it, when is it not allowed to give it, and so on. Right, what are the 4 things that we give zakah in Ahmed?
Animals.
Last one, okay.
Well,
So animals are grazed freely. That was Bahimatul An'am, which is, which animals?
sheep,
Sheep,
camel,
camels,
cow.
cows, good. With sheep, the ulama add in goats as well. And with cows, they add in buffaloes as well. They add that. Okay, second. Which money? Any money that you have? No, not any money that you have. One is gold and silver and anything which takes that ruling, okay? What's the nisab? Huh? What's that? Threshold. How much gold do you have to have for zakat to be obligatory? 85 grams. And silver? Close. Add 5. 5.95. Good. And then you convert that to money and whatever that. So it's not just any money, it's reaching the nisab. I want to do the whole answer. So money that's reached the nisab and you've had it for 1 year. Okay. Third, Bilal. Third thing. So much anything you have for buying and selling, anything you have for your business. Work out what that is and then you give zakah on it. And fourth, okay, fruits and what comes from the earth and so on. But is there any fruit?
No.
Which fruits?
Fruits that come from the earth and never long.
Yeah, so they don't get messed up after a week or something, like apples and so on. So would you give zakah on apples? No. Would you give zakah on dates?
Yeah.
Are dates fruit?
Yeah.
Yeah, the fruit. Oh, olives. Olives are fruit. Olives are fruit. Yeah. Olives are fruit. Right. Okay. So these are four things. True or false? Shiraz, you have to wait a year. So for all of them, as long as it's over the nisab, you have to wait a year. And then after a year, you give zakah on it. Who agrees? Piano if you agree. Piano if you disagree. Why do you disagree?
I think it's after it has to be before the
Question is, all of you have to wait a year. So let's say the nisab is £1,000. You have to make sure you have more than £1,000 for a whole year. So is that the case for all of these four things? That's the question. Go on, Nawaf.
I was going to say lunar.
Yeah, it's a lunar year, but you have to wait a year. Qasim?
That's only for last
It's a mix.
Yes.
What do you mean it's a mix?
So like 3 of them you have to wait.
Ah, good, 3 of them, yeah. Don't say mix, say 3 of them apart from one. Alright, which one you don't wait for? Yeah. So what comes out from the earth, fruits and grains and all of that you don't wait for a year. Is that what you don't have? So you don't have to have that for a whole year. As long as you reach the nisab, you give it. Okay? What's the nisab? Yeah, 300 sa', which is 900 kilograms. Good. Okay, who can mention all 8 types of people he gives zakah to? Aman. Seem like somebody who can answer this question. 8 types of people that he gives zakah to. Poor and needy, okay. So the person working on zakah, huh? Your family. In fact, we will learn that in school. You're not allowed to give zakat to your family, i.e., the ones who it's obligatory for you to look after, i.e., let's say your children, and you can't give them zakah. You have to look after them anyway. Yeah, your relatives and stuff, if they come under the category of being poor, no, but you don't say relative, you just say poor. They come under poor. They come under poor, it's better to give them because you get double reward. Looking after relatives and poor, but it's not a separate type of people that give zakat to.
No, one is like.
Okay, wait, before we move on. So you've done poor and needy, and those that work on zakah. I'll ask you one more question, without looking. What's the difference between poor and needy? Don't have what? And the poor do? Go on, Anwar. That's Ibn Sabil, that's somebody else. Yusuf, difference between poor and needy? You guys don't revise, don't read. Do you pay attention in class? Half the time. So at least you're honest. This is the first 2. Forget the rest of the 8. The first 2 I'm asking about difference in poor and needy. Yusuf Saghir, go on. You don't know? You read it? Go on. Okay. Right. Go on.
all people listening also with the need. 100 people. 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 1
Yeah, poor is somebody who has less than half of what they need, and needy, miskin is somebody who has more than half, but still not enough. So, Yusuf, Saghir, did you listen to the answer? What was the answer? Yeah, 50% is half, you can say that. Okay. Let's say let's say they need £1,000 to live. They need £1,000 to live. A person has £600. Are they poor or needy? Needy. Yusuf Kabir, they need £1,000 to live. They got £400. Aman, they're £502.99. Good. Ahmed, they have 499. For 499. They need £1,000 to live, but they've only got 499. They're poor. Alright. So we got 3 types of people: poor, needy, and those working on zakah. Bilal, 2 more people. That's 1. مؤلفة قلوبهم. Either close to accepting Islam or to stop their harm. Okay, that's 4. 4 more. Hamza, give me one.
There's one like someone who's traveling.
Yeah, so somebody, even if they're rich, they've lost their money and they don't have enough to reach the destination, you can give them his zakah to reach their destination. That's different type of person. That's Ibn Sabil. Okay, that's 5. Ivan? Those in debt and they're struggling and they need to pay their debt and they can't. Good. That's 6.
A slave, like you can feed them with
Free a Muslim slave. 7. And those in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
wife, like someone like let's say like
If somebody is traveling already, not somebody wants to go on a holiday and you give them zakah to go for a holiday. They're traveling, on the way they've lost their money. You're going to London, right? On the motorway your car breaks down. Okay, now you got to pay for a taxi to take you to wherever you're going. You got to pay to take for your car to get repaired. You don't have any money on you right now. Then you're allowed to take zakah money for that. Okay? There's 8 types of people. If I say give me all 8 types, you should be able to give all 8 types. Right. How are you guys with the maths? Right. Those people who were answering last lesson, you guys stay quiet. I want to focus on those people who weren't. Because you have 2 days to go over it now. You have 2 days to go over it. First, let's start off with the definitions. Kabirul, bint Labun. In the second year, 2 years old. 2 years old. Camel, which is 2 years old. Bilal, Jaza'ah. How's the room? Go to 3. Camel, which is 4 years. Shiraz, bint Makhad. Camel, which is 1 year. What's the camel, which is 3 years? Hiqqa. Good. Ahmed, what's a tabi'?
is it a cow?
It's a cow. How old?
2 years. 3.
1 year. Musa, cow, which is 2 years old. Musinna. Right, Yusuf, a cow which is 1 year old. He said 2 year old. Oh, we should know this. Tabir, a cow which is 1 year old. Or give me a camel which is 1 year old. Bint Makhad, good. 2 year old camel. Have a guess? Yeah. Bint Laboon, come on. You guys need to know this. Right, let's go work out. Let's do camels, because that's the one we focus on a bit more last lesson. Okay. I don't expect for you to memorize all of the detail. It is a bit, but let me ask a few. See how you guys are doing. Awab, 4 camels.
4 camels.
I've got 4 camels. How much zakah do I give?
You give the 1 bint.
Nothing. Minimum is 5. Minimum is 5. Okay. Right. Let's move on to the working out part of it. So, just to remind you, every 40 bint laboon and every 50 hiqqa. 40 bint laboon, 50 hiqqa. So 130. Bilal. Good. 1 hiqqa and 2 bint laboon. 1 hiqqa is 50 plus 80. That's 50 plus 80. Come on, that's 50 plus 80. No, 30. It's not funny. Yusuf, are you good at maths? A bit, okay. If I have 200 camels, how much zakah would they give? 50 hiqqa. 4 hiqqa. Okay, 4 hiqqa, right, fine. Hamza, the 150 camels. 150. 3 hiqqa. Aman, 180. Two hiqqa, 2 bint laboon. Good. 2 of each. Kabirul, 190. Three hiqqa, 150. 1 bint laboon, 190. Good. Riyadh, 240. Easy. Yeah, different ways. There's a few different ways you could do that. Right, okay. 350. Work that one out. 7 times 5 is 35, right. Let's move on to cows. We didn't do that many cows. So cows is every 30 at tabi' and every 40 musinna. Every 30 at tabi' and every 40 musinna. Huh? Tabi'. Sorry, for 40 musinna, for 30 is tabi'. You've not listened to last, have you? Okay. So every 30 tabi' and every 40 musinna after 60. So let's start off with 80. Musa. 2 musinna, good. 100. Very good, 2 tabi' 1 musinna, very good. See, khas, you guys have got it. Yusuf? 120 cows. 3 musanna, very good. 90. Yeah, 3 tabi', good. 110. The one where they give you 110? Yeah, that's fine. 2 musanna, 80 and 30. Right, I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes between yourselves. Revise Kitab al-Zakah quickly. So I'm going to ask you again what 8 types of people, what the 4 types of things you give zakah in, and then go over the numbers as well. I'll give you 10 minutes. If need be, I'll walk around. I'll give you 15 if need be, but 10 minimum inshallah. On test each other. فقير. إنما الصدقات للفقراء والمساكين. Surah Tawbah, I think ayah 60. Sorry, 160. 160. It's just 60, not 160, yeah? Right, okay, you guys know it now? Got hang of it? Ahmed, you got hang of it? 200 camels. How much zakah? فحقا good. Go on, give me another way of working out. Five what? Bit Lebanon, okay. Yusuf, Kabir. Stop writing for a second. All 8 types of people that you give zakah to. All 8. Poor, needy. In the way of Allah. Those who work on the zakah. Wait, those in that, okay, and then the traveler who's lost his way and stuff, yeah. وَلِفْتُ قُلُوبُهُمْ free captives. Allahumma barik, mashallah. Right. Yusuf Saghir. 4 things that you give zakah in. Now, what do you pay zakah on? Jewelers. Gold and silver and currency. Okay, right. What else? Yeah, 595 grams for silver and then 85 for gold. Yeah? Aman, same question. Same question. 4 things that give zakah on. Alright, silver, gold. Is that same thing or next point? Different. Okay, gold and silver. Okay, crops. Excess wealth. Okay. You're wrong. Right. Let me. That merch. You don't know what merch is? Come on, kids say that all the time. Merch, right? Alright, these are 4 things right there. Merchandise, things that you have, your products that you have for buying and selling. Alhamdulillah. That which grows from the earth, from grains and fruits, animals that graze freely, and gold and silver. Right. Then you have the 8 types of people there. Okay, then. Okay. Okay, that's all there. Let's go through the exam. Have you guys done the exam? I told you guys to go through it. So revise and do the questions, yeah? Alright, let's do them together then. Right. There is no zakah on wealth until the 1 Islamic year or Gregorian year or no difference year period is complete. Islamic, good. An exception to the condition of 1 year period is al-rikaz, which is wealth found buried in the ground, or for that which grows from the earth, all of the above. From what we've studied, the second one, but al-rikaz is also something which you don't have to wait 1 year. Al-rikaz basically is wealth that you find buried, like lost wealth which is buried from time of Jahiliyyah and so on. And the reason you don't wait a year is because, it's not going up now, you just found it. You've not done any hard work, you just found it and it's all yours. Right, number 3, the amount before zakah on gold becomes obligatory is 85 grams. The amount before zakah on, this should be silver. That's a mistake in the book, it should be silver. Becomes obligatory is 59 grams, but that is 200 dirhams. It's in the Arabic, it's not in the English translation, but I did say it. I did say it. So it's all of the above. Bahimat al-An'am includes camels, cows, buffaloes, and sheep. True. There is no zakah on fruits. It depends what is meant. So in the Arabic here I have, what do I have here? I have fawakih. Fawakih is the ones that apples and stuff like that. It's not thimar. Good. So you guys in English just put 2 answers. So if you mean this, then no. If it means this, then yes. As-sa'ima is the one that raises its own value, the one that grazes for a year or more. It's the one that grazes for a year or more. Yeah. So the animals so when it says graze freely in Arabic, it's called sa'ima. The one that eats from permissible means, the one that eats good food, the one that does not have an owner. The answer is the one that does not have an owner. Permissible means is lost in translation. Just ignore that question. If the masakin are mentioned, then the fuqara also included. If mentioned generally, then yes, true. The poor person should be given that which suffices him for a year or a month. For a year. So you give zakah once a month, you're just going to pay him for 1 month and say 11 months to struggle. For a year. Those employed to collect the funds are all those who work on zakah, only those whom the leader gives. The asl is that those whom the leader chooses to work on it. That's the asl. Any person that wants to help out. So yeah, the asl is the ones who the leader chooses. If you're in a Muslim country, the leader will choose, or if there's like organizations on behalf of the leader, they will choose. But obviously, like in UK and stuff, we don't really have this, so they wouldn't really reply. But I'm not talking about the UK right now. I'm talking about the asl foundational ruling, which is that it goes back to the ruler. Calculate the amount of zakah for the following: 100 dirhams for silver coins. No zakah. No zakah. 300 dinar for gold coins. It's reached an nisab. How much would it be? 7.5. Good. 400 dirhams for silver coins. 10. Good. 80 grams of gold. No zakah. 500 grams of silver. No. Obviously, when I say no, I mean no obligatory zakah. So he wants to give zakah, sadaqah, that's up to them. Right, 30 sheep. No, what's the minimum? 40. So 30, don't give anything. Right, 60 sheep. 60 sheep. Yeah, 1. No. Yeah, well, it's 1. Good. 565. 5. And how many waqs? 65 waqs. Well, what's waqs? Waqs is the remainder. Yeah? What? Why? Every 100 that you hit is 1 until the next 100. Up to 300, no. No, up to 300, what does that mean? So 295? You're saying up to. Every time you hit that number, that 100, 300, 400, whatever number that is, that's how much you give. Anything extra until the next 100 is looked over, is waqs. No, you start over 300. Look, this is sheep. So up to 3 sheep is 300. Then after 100, after that, every 100 that you get is, so 300 and something is 3 sheep, 400 and something is 4 sheep, 500 and something is 5 sheep, 600 and something is 6 sheep. Four camels, nothing. 17 camels. No, you don't calculate it. 3 sheep, yeah. Yeah, 5 to 9, 10 to 14, and then 15 to 19. Right, 449 camels. If you used to work it out. Qasim, you don't answer the math question. That's it. 8 hiqqa and then 49 waqs. No, for waqs up to 100 or up to 99 is only for sheep, not for camels. Camels is only 9. Camels and cows only 9 waqs. You can still do it 8 hiqqa. You can have a mix. Yeah, so either 8 hiqqa, 1 bint laboon, or just a bint laboons you can do it as well. 11. Yeah, because 10 is, yeah, okay, good. 30 cows. Tabir. 49. 1 muslinnah. 77. One to be muslinnah. Any waqs?
Yeah.
How much? 7. Any waqs for the previous ones? No. 99 cows. Huh? Yeah. 3 tabi' and 9 waqs. 20 million riyal. Yeah, 500,000. 40 riyal. Nothing. 45,679. Everyone can use a calculator. Qasim, you work it out. I thought you guys asked them how do you work out 2.5%. Yeah? 1,141.98. Good. So you just divide by 40. To work out 2.5% anything, just divide by 40. Qasim, do you get it? Okay, 255 sa' of wheat. It hasn't reached the nisab. 300 sa' is in nisab. Other Muslims included to attract the hearts of those who are interested in Islam, even if it is not hoped that they accept it. False. If the owner frees his slave, zakah should be given to him. False. A rich person requests some money he has lent a poor person. He allows him to keep some of the money and intends to pay his zakah. Thus his actions are correct. No. False. In the path of Allah includes all the various good causes such as building masajid. No, fi sabilillah here is just about fighting. There is an issue of seeking knowledge. Does seeking knowledge enter into fi sabilillah or not? That's an issue. But other than that, the zakah of gold and silver and current currencies is calculated by dividing about 40. True. Zakah is obligatory on those animals that graze freely and not those that are fed. Graze freely means they just do their own thing. You don't have to look after them and stuff like that. So that is true. It is obligatory to pay the zakah on grains and fruits when they reach the due amount, and that is when the grain becomes hard and the fruit ripe. Okay, depends what you mean. So, if it reaches an nisab, which shows how much? 300 sa'. And when it becomes hard and the fruit is ripe. So basically, when do you give zakah on these things? Like when do you give it on the fruit? Not just any time. The fruit is fully like ripe, basically. That's when you give it. So I think it's true, but I've actually got false here.
Why is it?
Ripe. It's not ripped. Yeah? I'm not sure because I think it's true, but I've got false here for some reason. Now, if you're trading, and that comes on the trade.
If you want to garden and you have that,
If you got that big of a garden, then yeah. If you got 900 kg of normally farmers, isn't it? Farmers. Alright, this one I'm not sure because I'm not 100% sure about 19, but it's false. Right, 20. It is obligatory to pay 1/20th of zakah on grains and fruits. If they are watering, it requires effort and money, meaning you have to do it yourself. Yeah. 1/20th is 5%. 1/20th is 5%. Circle the ones that zakah must be paid for. Alright, each one. Chicken? No. Store? Yeah, so if you've got your own store for buying and selling, that would come under it. So, I don't know how much is getting sold. If the chicken is getting sold, then that will come. Anything buying and selling, it'll come under buying and selling. Stall fed sheep? No. Camels that graze freely? Yes. Date farm? Yes. 25 mithqal of gold? Yeah. It's 20 mithqal. 20 mithqal is the nisab. It is obligatory to pay zakah on gold when it reaches a due amount, which is 20 mithqal. True. Number 23. The beer of cows is that which is 2 years old. False. It's 1 year old. The amount of zakah that should be paid for the current currencies is determined by merchandise, the value of gold or silver, the value of gold and silver, or whichever one is better for the poor. The amount to be paid for the current currencies is 0.025, which is 2.5%, or 1/20th, which is 5%. Yeah, so 2.5%. The zakah for 80 grams of gold is 2 grams, 40 grams, 0 zakah. 0, okay, 85 is the threshold. It is obligatory to pay zakah on houses that are prepared to live in. False. It doesn't come under any of the things. Yeah? Every traveler should be given zakah since they are ibn sabil. False. Good. Right, let's go back to purification and Salah. Okay, so far, whenever I ask you the questions, I'll not even ask you details. I would ask you, for example, Bilal, how many conditions of Salah? 9. Riyadu Adi. Islam, aql, so Islam, intellect, tamyiz, reaching the age of differentiation, and intention. These 4 are for everything. Okay. Raf'u hadith, removing spiritual impurities. Izat al-najasa, so removing physical impurities. Facing the qibla. Entering over time. Homo. تنزيل. Here, Korean aura. You see what I'm doing? I'm trying to hint you clothing. No. I'm trying to hint you like something to do with clothing, right? Okay. Kabirul, conditions of wudu, how many? What time's it done? 9:07. Okay. No. Shiraz. 10. Bilal? What are they? No. Shook his head before he even asked the question. Go on, Nawaf.
Islam, Amal, Tamyiz, intention.
Wait. This is for wudu.
Not breaking
Not breaking intention.
Not breaking it. Using permissible water.
Not only permissible, pure as well.
Pure permissible water.
Time if you continue to break it.
Or if you go to toilet, the washing pad part.
Istinja or istijmar if you've gone to the bathroom.
And
How many is that?
9.
9? So one left. What's that on your hand? Oh, it's okay. You got it. Right, remove anything which blocks the water. Okay? Right. Pillars of Salah. How many? 14. Can you give me 7 and he can give me 7?
First, takbir.
You can, but it's going to make life harder if you do it random. Oh, go on. Actually, no, not your life. You're going to make his life harder. Let's go in order. But you know, when you do takbiratul ihram, are you going to sit, stand, what? Stand, so the first pillar. Standing. That's 2. That's Surah Fatiha 3. Okay. Al-Azim is obligation, not pillar. Yeah? How many is that? Is that 7? You guys taking long. I need quick answers. Go on, you give me as many as you can. You can't move away from the Qibla. That's not a pillar. That was nullifier. Oh man. Right. Kabirul, what are the nullifiers of wudu? Actually, that's somebody else. Nuh, give me good nullifiers. Anything that exists from two private parts, yeah?
If substance from the rest of the body.
Okay, what do you say about that one?
You say the
Correct opinion is that it doesn't break your wudu, okay? Yusuf, any other nullifiers of Salah? Oh, you guys need to revise. He's going to give stuff from your head, or you're going to do it from revision? No, I don't want guesses.
Anything that exists from five parts.
Yeah. Just sleeping?
No, deep sleep.
Deep sleep. And losing consciousness comes out, okay?
Comes me,
Come with me.
leaving this and
Touching five parts without what?
body.
Without barrier. Good. What about touching a woman? Yusuf, does that break your wudu? Come on? No, it doesn't. Okay. Ahmed, what's the ruling of moving in Salah?
So, there's different types, and
How many types?
it's five.
5, very good.
There's puberty, then there's
Reading it. Why do you keep looking down then? Look at me. Alright, just look at me then.
it's like turning, salah, then like permissible movements.
Okay, good. Very close. That's fine. Bilal, why do you do sujood sahwi? Musa? Nuh? 3 reasons. Go on. Either you added something extra, missed something out, and that's obligations, not pillar, yeah? Or you have a doubt, like you don't know, you're doing 3 rakats or 4 rakats and so on. You guys need to revise, man. You guys are... Right. Bilal. If I'm facing the Qibla, how much am I allowed to go left and right? Let's say Qibla straight in front of me. Is my salah accepted if I pray like this? I need a detailed answer. Shiraz? Yeah. If you're in Mecca and the Kaaba is in front of you, you have to hit the Kaaba. If you can't see the Kaaba, then you're right. What you said was right. Okay. How many types of najasa do we say there is? Impurities. So there's 2. Man, how do you pray the eclipse prayer? rakats. How many rukus in one rak'ah? 2. So in total in the salah, 2 rakats, how many rukus do you do? 4. Good. Okay, you guys need to revise. I need quick answers. Next lesson, inshallah, revise. Fiqh of wudu, tahara, everything. Whether it's sunnah, fitra, istijmar, etiquette, bathroom, all of these things. I didn't ask right now, but go over all of that. Go over the fiqh of salah, and go over zakah as well. Okay, all 3 I'm going to test you guys on it. Inshallah. And then if you guys pass, we'll take Kitab al-Hajj. If you guys don't, then we're just going to carry on revising. Inshallah. Somebody asked some questions. He said, what do you do if you want to pray congregation and nobody knows tajweed like in a school? If you're in a situation where somebody needs to lead salah, if nobody knows how to recite Surah Fatiha correctly, then it's fine. Then you can, whoever's the most knowledgeable, and then after that the elder and so on, he leads. That's if nobody can recite Surah Fatiha correctly. If there's at least one person who can recite Surah Fatiha correctly, then if there's somebody who knows how to recite Surah Fatiha correctly, then he's the one that leads. It's not allowed for anybody else to lead. Anybody else that leads, doesn't matter if they're old in age, respected, if they can't recite Surah Fatiha, and there are those behind him, even if they're young, 17, 18, but he can recite Surah Fatiha, then if the one who leads and he doesn't know how to recite, salah is not accepted. Because Surah Fatiha, reciting correctly, is a pillar of salah. Another question here is, did you mention that the obligatory steps of ghusl count as wudu? If you're doing ghusl and you make the intention of doing the sunnah ghusl, and within the ghusl you do wudu as well, then class you've done wudu. If you've just done the obligatory ghusl where you've just put water over yourself, if the ghusl itself is obligatory, for example, coming out of state of hadath, right, akbar, then wudu counts. But if the wudu itself, if the ghusl itself is sunnah, like you're just doing a ghusl for Jum'ah or something, then it doesn't count. It's only if it's an obligatory ghusl. Okay, so make sure you guys revise. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik.